Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of August 24th. And at this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course, all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from everyone. I truly appreciate it, and I thank you for that. Ooh, healing. Letting go of past hurts from your past. Like this could have been a breakup. Something that you've moved now beyond. You're realizing that it's time to open up the doors again to accepting all that's being offered to you, instead of sitting back wondering why these losses had taken place in your life. Because this was a heartbreak that really left a mark on you. And now you're moving past it. You're healing from it. And it's really changing your, not only but your perspective, but the outcome that's coming in. You're opening back up into accepting people that care about you. And the Four of Cups. So definitely taking a little bit step back. Wondering why a few things happened. You're really going within. It's starting out this week. You're asking yourself some questions before you make your next move. You know, but there's a surprise coming in for you. And it's sort of unexpected, but delightful. There's more on offer here. You're not going to sit here, wallowing in the past much longer. You're moving forward. You've been, holding yourself back for quite some time, but you're realizing it's time to release so that you can receive. And the Ace of Cups, yes, look at that. Overflowing with abundance, pleasure, passion. That's beautiful to see, really is. Because you're getting back what you give to so many freely, and people are really starting to want to be around you, help you, just enjoy your company, and you feel so much accepted, loved, and deserving of it. Just opens the floodgates for more things to come in for you, and you're ready. You really are. I think for many of us, it looks like that you have forgotten to allow yourself to accept happiness in your life for a while, but you're moving past that. You're starting to take care of yourself. You're understanding that things are looking much brighter for your future. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You are really starting to accept the gifts that are being given to you. Four of Pentacles. Yes. That can be the card of greed is what they call it. I call it wisdom. You're making sure that you have enough for your long-term security. And sometimes you have held your money back, like you really didn't enjoy yourself much. You were just going to work, coming home, that sort of thing. And now you're realizing that you can enjoy a few things. You can release just a little bit so that you can enjoy some of the fruits of your own labor. You're starting to give yourself that permission again to do that. And the Seven of Pentacles. Hard at work, There's been a few delays, but there's still success. You're realizing that now. You're starting to understand that it's okay to relax a little bit. Things are still, going the way that you had planned, but at a much slower pace. And you're learning to accept that not all doors are closed to you. This was just a slight delay, and now you're on your way again. Yeah, karma. Nice. Stepping into the light, accepting good things coming into your life, realizing that you can step out of the shadows and into the light. And you are more than accepted. This is the universe coming in to assist you to get over your shyness and holding yourself back. And it looks like for quite a few of you, it's been doing that for a while now. And now you're starting to feel it's okay to venture out again. Yeah, the Emperor. Understanding your own strength and success. And it's hard for you to do that sometimes, but you have allowed yourself that new respect for yourself. You're taking on the leadership role. You're feeling more stable in your choices because you're following your own structure, what it is that you want it to do. You're taking on the leadership role, you're in control, and you're focused on moving forward with your life. So good for you for doing that. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Definitely collaboration, communication, skill, craftsmanship. This is teamwork. And you are ready because when somebody comes up to you and asks you for help in anything, it is amazing to watch how far you will go to help someone. And now this is the universe helping you. Some of you may be taking a course of study or writing for yourself, and it is going to help your finances as well. So you're doing this a little bit more on the low key, but you have tons of skills and you get to pass them on to others. And the Hangman. Yeah, you are feeling stuck for a lot of yous. And this is your freedom because you've gone within, you've taken a serious look at both sides of the situations before you went forward any farther on something. You'd done your sacrifices, but you still managed to achieve things, and your goals have changed recently. No matter what that is for you, you are making progress, you're feeling more fulfilled and more willing to break that mold, step forward, because you have been questioning yourself for quite some time about why things happened a certain way. And now you're getting the proper answers. You're answering, for the majority of you, your own questions because you're starting to see things in a different way than what you had because you've been listening to others and realizing that you're not alone out there. So if you were feeling stuck or worried, you're releasing that. And the Queen of Rods. Yeah, successful new adventures. Perfect. You're in touch with your own feelings. You understand what you have to do. You're making some pretty bold steps this week, but feeling comfortable with it. Like you're not second guessing yourself. Some of you have really learned to ask the questions, give the truthful answer to yourself, and still try something new. So there's definitely a new adventure coming in for you. And the Page of Wands. So you're going to hear some good news, unexpected. There's going to be a message. This could be a text message, email, and it's to do with travel plans. And it is really going to brighten your day. Because this may be something you've been waiting on for a while, to hear back from something before you made the next step. But you are definitely looking at traveling for a lot of you. Quite a distance, but you are getting the right news back. Like you're hearing back from whoever this is, and it's like an invitation. This could be for travel for work as well for some of you. Or this could be just traveling for pleasure. But you are really ready for this. And the Tower card. Yeah, things have really changed around you, and you have picked up on it way before anybody else. You were getting ready. You were already changing. I don't think a lot of people realized how much. So when this sudden change comes around, it's not going to shake up your whole world too much because you've already started to move forward for yourself, and you realize that it's okay, to change the way you look at things. You had a sudden insight and you followed your instincts recently, and it's really going to protect you. But this is your wake-up call. You're awakening. You're realizing that something needed to change, and it has, and it's going to shake up a lot of other people around you. But yourself, you've already come to an understanding with it. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, walking on, moving away, making a withdrawal, moving on to something new. You're abandoning something, but you're realizing it's time for that, whatever this was, whether it was a relationship or where you live or your job, friendships. It was time to cut the cord. And now you're realizing that there's so much more on offer out there and for better for you, that it's an easy transition for you. It's an easy decision. Yeah, the King of Cups. Look at that. You're motivated to solving problems, relationships in all areas of your life. You're not holding back. If you need to talk to somebody, you're definitely going to be doing that recently. And you're understanding that it's time to reward yourself. You're not asking anybody's permission. You're doing it. And you are feeling so much calmer when you do. It just helps you to settle emotionally for a lot of you, and it's unexpected to others, but to you, it's just sitting back seeing what's coming in. You understood what it is that has stopped you in the past. Now you're seeing what's helping you to move forward. You're following your instincts. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah, rest, relax, take care of your health. You're realizing that is very important to you. Some of us have had recent anxiety, like not sleeping correctly, overthinking, overanalyzing. You're all up in your head about, different things in your life. And you're realizing that you need to, as best you can, stop that. If you need to get help or go to see a doctor, you're doing that. Because you're realizing your health needs to be, as top as it can get. So you're resting more, you're relaxing, you're taking care of your health, you're realizing that's your wealth, and allowing and giving yourself that permission to just calm down a little bit. Yeah, the King of Rods. You're motivated for a change. You're all in on this. You have confidence back. You're making plans. There's definitely a trip here in the future for a lot of you. And you're ready. You just want to go. You've been holding yourself back for whatever reasons. Well, whether that was, perhaps for some of you who weren't feeling well, you're sick, just waiting, helping others. But you're realizing now it's time for you to do something exciting for yourself. So you're planning a trip, and it looks like it may be just a little bit off the norm. Maybe you're planning on going camping, something like that, and you have never done it before. Whatever it is to you, you're ready. You're feeling inspired. You're making plans. If you have to do it on your own, you're doing that. You just want to begin this new start in your life. Yeah. Four of Swords. Realizing to take care of yourself is your top priority. Get some rest, relax, reward yourself, take some time out, pamper yourself, go to the pool, sit on the beach, take a walk in a park, whatever it is that helps you to unwind. You're allowing yourself to pamper and take care of you this week instead of taking care of everybody else out there. You're realizing it's time that you do all that pampering for you for a change. As you take care of everyone else beautifully, but you're realizing that it's run you down. Some of you may be healing, like could have been sick for a while or helping somebody else who was sick, and it just cost you too much physically. So you're healing from that as well. And you are very much aware that you need to do this for yourself. So good for you for recognizing that. Oh, look at that. The 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Happy home, commitment, total love and support from those around you. You are excited to begin again. And people are really starting to come to your aid, want to be near you, feel that you are like that magnet to others. And they just want to celebrate life with you. So you are really content. If this is a partnership, it is a good one. And you are feeling so accepted for who you are, the way you are. So that's beautiful to see for you. All right, and your oracle card. Children or childhood. The return of people or romance from the past. Remembering events differently, in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.